Welcome.
Attention, please.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome to the No Comfort Zone podcast. It's time to get out of your comfort zone and live on purpose. Broadcasting to the world from Rockford, Illinois. This is your wake-up call.
Warning.
You are the solutions to all your problems. Stop thinking average. Become the hero version of yourself. Every day, every time, without fail, no exceptions. It all matters. You've entered the No Comfort Zone. It's time for a reality check.
You know, in business, somebody's given a task to make phone calls. And you look at, you have 100 clients that you have to call, and it's the first thing in the morning. You look at that mountain of calls you need to make, and you say to yourself, man, I can't do this. But when I did sales training and management training, it's really, how long, the question I always asked, how long does it really take to make a 2-minute phone call? That's it. That's all it takes. That's all it takes for you to make an impact in your day, is to make that 1 2-minute phone call, and then another, and then another, and then another. And you keep doing it, and by the end of the day, you're done. And you've actually produced a ton of output. And that output is going to turn into results. You have to believe that. You have to know the math. On the previous podcast, I don't know if the sound came across okay. I'm driving and podcasting. I think the radio was on. I had a headphone in my ear. I'm all over the place, right? This is craziness. But I hope it came across okay, because when you look at the tasks that you have to do, you just first have to make the commitment, or even identify, this is what I need to do. I'm constantly talking about the end result. What do you need to do? The end result. I want this. I want to go run 26 miles. By the way, if you remember, I started talking about I was going to run a marathon. Yeah, guess what? I blew my knee out. I don't know if you've been paying attention or not, but the knee completely blew it out. That was probably a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months now. Still, knee's in bad shape. Exercise very lightly on it. Tonight's the night. I'm going to try to go attack it again and see what I can do. I'm going to wrap that puppy up and see if I can get at least 2 miles in. See if it's okay to go ahead and do that. Play it by ear. We'll see how it goes. I don't have to worry about running the 2 miles right now. I have to worry about running 2 steps. Just getting 1 foot in front of the other. That's what it takes. Get the momentum. Because I'm not looking at running just the 2 miles today. I'm looking at in the greater good of things. I'm looking at, if I can do 2 steps today, 2 steps a few moments from now, if I can get into that rhythm, and then tomorrow do it again, and the next day do it again, I'll have a pretty good week covered under me. Something about Atomic Habits in the book, The Compound Effect, they weigh so heavily on the small little task that you need to do over a long period of time to get to the results you're looking for. It's been it's the bane of my existence. I cannot seem to do that. My to-do list turns out to be like physics math when I'm all done with it. I end up wanting to do 3 things, and then I have 47 things that I've written down on a sheet of paper. The times, the fractions, the segments of how I'm going to get stuff done, and when I'm going to get it done by, and how the moon and stars have to align up in order for me to accomplish 2 and 3 things at one time. Because if I can't do it synergistically, it's not going to work out. Are you in that place? Boy, that's where my head's at all the time. I'm like, how can I do it better? It's all on paper. But until you actually take a step forward and start doing things in the right direction, or making that 1 2-minute phone call, you're never going to know. And you're going to be stuck in the planning mode, the procrastination mode, the can't do it until it's perfect mode. The story of my life, man. That's what I've been doing my whole life. And I hope that's not true for you, but if it is, the blueprint can help you with that. The No Comfort Zone blueprint will get you out of adversity. Sometimes that's where you're stuck, right? You keep thinking to yourself, I can't do things until they're ideal. And that's adversity, folks. When you're paralyzed, right? Analysis paralysis. When you're paralyzed by waiting for things to be perfect before you can complete them or even start them, man, you're going in the wrong direction all day long. So maybe look at things and just go, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to do something now. I'm just going to do it. Even now in my head, I'm going to go exercise, and I have to put a dry erase board in concrete tonight. And that exercise, I have to lift weights, and I have to do cardio, and I have to eat. and I'm going to spend time with my son. It's like everything gets come out, and I'm like, no, just do the first things first. What's the first thing to do? Got to do some cardio. What else am I going to do after that? Grab the drill and put the thing up. I don't know. That's just what I got to do. Got to figure it out. Spend time with my son doing both of those things, right? Now we're talking compounding efforts to get a greater result served. My son can help me with the dry erase board while I'm doing the treadmill. He can exercise out too if he wants to, or I could make him do it. Then I could feel like a parent. You with me? Don't put so much in front of yourself that it gets overwhelming that you never even start, because where the magic happens is when you start, because we're naturally gonna finish. We're naturally going to finish. It might not be the way in which we wanted to, but if you start running, sometime you're going to have to finish. I'm filling up my water in the morning for my coffee, and I'm sitting there. I could only fill it halfway, right? Because I'm in a hurry. Screw it. If I just wait another 15, 20 seconds, how much more water could I put in here? It's only 20 seconds. So I counted 20 seconds. I'm there. It's not filled up yet. I'm going to do another 10 seconds. 15 seconds after that, it's done. What did I do? I filled it up. I moved out my day. Believe it or not, that was an accomplishment that I did today. Same thing with putting gas in my tank. Use the analogy however it's going to see you fit. I'm always running behind, trying to get to work on time. I'm thinking to myself, what do I need to do? I need to put gas in my wife's car. I'm driving her car to and from. I'm currently in her car right now. What would that look like if I actually filled it up? I don't have enough time. I go halfway. How much is it? Halfway, another halfway. The world didn't end. I showed up to work on time. It was all good, and I got her tank filled. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to overanalyze everything in your life to figure it out. Same thing in your relationship. When you walk in the door, kiss your spouse. Love on your significant other for him. Let him know how glad you are to see him. Don't worry. The rest of your day, you can catch up and do all that stuff later. But in that minute, in that moment, live a little. Live outside your comfort zone, out of the routine. Break the pattern and do something you know that's right. And when it comes time to my goals tonight, yeah, I'm going to write them down. I'm going to take a look at them. I'm going to try to make them more complex than they are. But if I get 3 things done out of the 10 things that I want to, hey, I won, right? And I hope you can win today too. Today's the day for you to get out of your Today is the day for you to get outside of your comfort zone and live on purpose.
Say goodbye.
Want more of the No Comfort Zone? You can follow Dan on Instagram and Twitter at NoComfortZone1.
Bye.
Or on the web at thenocomfortzone.com.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the No Comfort Zone podcast.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.